supposed to get my body fat tested at 8:24 and 8:26. Oh no.
Days we have are golden. You hold on while the world outside is frozen. Well, I know we never really know. So give me out.
This is cool. Ignore the blinker because y'all are sitting on the blinker. Preface, if you do this to yourself, make sure you tell yourself, no matter what, it's okay beforehand. So I woke up this morning and I was like, no matter what that says, it's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna be upset. So my total body fat is 21.4%. Total body mass as of this morning is 135. Even though before I drank any water, I was like 131. Fat tissue is 29 pounds. Lean tissue is 101.3 pounds. So that's muscle. When I was on stage, I was 111 pounds. So distributed throughout my entire body, I had 10 pounds of fat, which is a third of this. I was 7% body fat. Comment below if I did that wrong, but I did go to school for engineering, so I'd like to think I can do that math. Insane. Granted, I didn't have too much less muscle. Maybe I was 8%, but that's fucking very low. It breaks up your fat tissue into different regions of your body. So as expected, a substantial most amount of my body fat is in my trunk, so from like here to above my hips. I don't really hold much weight in my legs or my like hips. That's also the place where I have the most muscle, kind of surprisingly. So I'll tell you guys why I got this done when I get home and I get ready and get out of here, but this is very good to see, so I'm intrigued to see what I'm gonna do. I'm intrigued. Cause I kind of don't know right now, but I'm excited to tell you guys and maybe make some goals for myself. I'll talk to you guys at home.
You pushing, I'm pulling away from you. I give and you take. Young blood, see you want me, out of your life, and I'm just a dead man walking tonight. But you need it, yeah, you need it, all of this time, yeah.
Yum, 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 yum. I want to talk to you about what I'm doing, but the lighting over here is really bad and my camera's dead, so talk to you guys in like a couple hours, but to you it'll be 3 seconds. 2, 1. I want to take you guys with me on a little walk. So I'm honestly not unhappy with where I am body wise. I feel good, I feel thick, I feel like I'm gaining muscle, getting stronger, enjoying my training, and everything in between. However, I have gotten to a point where I'm kind of uncomfortable in my clothes. I think that, honestly, I think I can just do better. So we'll leave it at that. And I want to push myself, so I'm committing to these goals. So what the series is going to be is the next at least 2 months, basically from now until I go home to New Hampshire in August, I'm going to be implementing this new structure for myself. So my goals with this are to add structure, to go back to basics. Honestly, I've been trying to make it like so confusing and like, what type of different diet should I try, and I need to lose 5 to 10 pounds and X amount of body fat and all this stuff. Back to basics with my training, just go back to bread and butter movements, enjoy myself, but also put structure to it, because when I just go into the gym and I don't have any plan, I kind of just find myself bebopping around like I did before I started training, and then I leave feeling kind of unproductive, even if I did have a really good lift, just because I didn't set goals for myself before I went in. On the other end, I don't want to put as much of a thumb on my diet. So I've really been eating as I go. Intermittent fasting helps a lot because then I can just have really massive meals and enjoy myself and eat whatever I want for the most part. But I want to actually add some consistency there, so not necessarily a flawless structure, but just consistency, so, and holding myself accountable. So I've been doing a lot of snacking lately. Brian buys a lot of pretzels, so I'll eat a really big meal. It's usually oatmeal with yogurt and protein and a bunch of add-ins at 12, and then I'll eat a big meal at 3 that's mostly like fats and proteins. Then I'll have my pre-workout meal, and then I'll have a post-workout, and then I'll have like snacks and stuff in between. So that's kind of what I'm trying to mitigate here. Is I created like a meal plan for myself, basically, where I'm just giving myself that consistency by saying, okay, I'm gonna have the same breakfast, but how am I gonna actually hit like 2,000 calories or 1950 or whatever? So that way I'm being consistent. I know what I'm eating and I know what I want to eat, but it's just giving me that extra little piece of like, okay, I know I'm having like around 2,000. Even if I swap out something, that's fine. Like maybe I'll track that and make sure that I'm still kind of within my means. But I want to make sure that I'm eating enough food and that I'm being consistent, so there's not that thought in my head of, well, I'm not doing as much as I could be doing. I definitely want to harden up my physique. Like I said, I'll probably post up my pre-photos, my pre-progress photos. They're a little embarrassing because I just woke up and, you know, the bod's definitely not contest shape. How pretty is this? This is where I go walk. And that's another thing. I want to be more active, so I sit all day and I don't make time to go on walks. And that's so silly because it helps me be in a better flow state when I can get moving, get my body moving. So I've decided to do 2 at least 10-minute walks every day. So I'm not trying to lose 10 pounds by week 8, but if you are, you can adjust what I'm doing. So that's the other big thing, is I want to take you guys with me on this journey, and I'll send you my workouts. I'll also send you what I'm doing with my diet. I'll send you my meal plan, just precursor. My calories might be different than yours, but I'm at a good healthy level. So granted, you have a great metabolism, you want to start there and kind of see how your progress goes. You can always write me if you have questions or comment on my videos, but that's my plan right now. So I'm pretty excited actually to kind of start a new phase and give myself a new challenge. This is where we're starting. Yay! God damn it. I was gonna record the final clip, but I have hiccups, so we're back. We're good, I think. We're home for the best. I'm gonna turn some lights on. I just want to quickly recap because I know I was kind of all over the place in this video. So basically the point of this whole new series, like I talked about in the beginning, is to give myself some tangible goals, but also to share them with you guys and to provide that extra piece of value. And I know a lot of people on my Instagram and Facebook are kind of following or going to follow this series as well. But I want to be able to actually give you something with this and not just entertain you. Like I want to be able to give you my workouts so that you can take them and you can actually use them. And like if you do them, like tag me on Instagram, tag me on Facebook. I want to see this stuff. I want to interact. I don't want to just be talking at you guys. So there's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this, but also I think it's very interesting that my body fat is where it is and that it's never been this high since I lost weight originally. So that was something really interesting for me just to see and to understand, because I lost my period for so long and I still don't have it. And it's because once I initially lost weight, I never allowed myself to get above 15% body fat based on those results. So between shows, when I was like gaining weight, I really wasn't. Like I never got above like 122 pounds because I was just so scared. And for the first time, I'm actually allowing myself to be at a normal body fat percentage, like for a female who is healthy, who is able to have children and things like that. So This is a really big deal for me, but it also kind of lights my fire to see like, okay, if my body fat's only like a couple percent lower, what would I look like? Like, would I be able to harden my physique without dieting, without feeling like a crazy person? Like, what can I do? So this is the extra challenge for me, and then hopefully it challenges you guys and gives you a lot of extra stuff that you didn't know before, or like helps you out if you're at square one or if you're at square 10, anywhere in between. So I've been eating on my diet, so basically just not being a shithead for the past few days, and I feel so much better just with like how I look in the mirror. And I know nothing's changed, like my body weight hasn't changed or anything, but I feel so much better. So this is the beginning, it's the start. If you have any questions, definitely comment below. And I also put the email link, or the email list link, so if you guys want me to email you my workouts, email you my diet and what I'm doing, just hit the link, give me your email address, make sure you check the box, and you'll start receiving emails from me this Friday. Join the list, join the party. It's time to step it up. So I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like this video and hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you're new, welcome. And I'm excited. So I will see you guys on Friday in the next video, and I love you. See you soon.